your first alert weather forecast with Jayda Russell.
All right, starting back school is always a fun time, especially in college, and things thankfully look a little bit better today, moving stuff in. You don't have to deal with the rain at least.
At least until about 3 or 4 o'clock. So that'd be a good time to go ahead and get a good bulk of your moving out the way for the morning. But there are some foggy conditions if you're still traveling in, making your way over to Florence or even around Huntsville. There's some folks going to UAH and A&M. Keep in mind, we'll see fog throughout a periodic part of our morning. This will continue for the next hour or so. We'll see it rather heavy. It's a little less heavy here in Huntsville, but you can see closer if you look at our skyline there. You can see it just beyond the horizon there. But some areas like Guntersville, for example, Guntersville has a slight visibility issue this morning, so make sure you're driving safely because we'll have fog dealing with this morning and overcast conditions throughout the day, but rain will come back to be in our forecast closer to our afternoon and well into the evening, making for a slick drive home. So of course, if you're driving to work at the moment, make sure you're driving safely with the fog and be prepared for this afternoon and evening because we could see more of those rain chances, causing some traffic conditions to be a little more slick as we continue the day. Around 4 o'clock, some of our outer communities just along the Mississippi border will start to see some of those showers, and even some of our folks further east will continue to see those showers build in and honestly close in on the valley for the most part. You can see it's all starting to make its way around the northern part of it, and most of the west dealing with the heavier of the downpours, especially in the south. We're seeing a good deal of that heavier downpour moving further south, which is good since a lot of us got a good deal of about 2 or so inches of rain through yesterday, but in today we're gonna have less of a chance of rain. However, we're not going to expect over an inch or so. You can see that here with our potential rainfall. We could be anywhere between well under an inch to about a half an inch or so for most of our communities here. Folks, yesterday dealing with that slow moving cluster of storms in the morning and throughout most of our afternoon, that kept some folks right around that 3-inch mark for some areas, and moving closer to the Chattanooga area, some folks were even looking at about 4 or so inches. So it was a drencher yesterday. But looking at the next couple of days, we've got a few storms to expect for Friday, but drier conditions coming through for the weekend and the start of the work week. We see a stray shower or 2 for Tuesday, and for the rest of our day we'll keep it quite overcast. For the playground students making their way outside, you'll enjoy the day. It just will be a little darker than normal. Not too much sunshine to note, but as we get through the weekend though, you'll have plenty of opportunity to enjoy those days off after you finish up school. But it'll feel like well over 100 degrees with our temperature sitting in those mid-90s. Keep that in mind. We do start to see those rain chances come in on Wednesday, cooling us off for next Friday.